Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the shop. Okay, guys, that's what I got going. I got this piece made. I put my ball link in there, and it goes right back there. Rides in this track, and I got it cut just perfect. It just kind of barely touches the edges. Probably sand just a little bit more off of them corners. But it's cut just absolutely perfect. You see then? This goes right there. And this will go right there. Like so. I got it cut just absolutely perfect. Fits perfect. Now I can't glue this in though until I glue the canopy in. And then I'll have to trim it a little bit where the canopy is. And I could glue it. And I got just a couple little tiny countersunk wood screws that I can put in here and then, then fill over them. But I only got a couple. And Bob Violet sells them, but they're out of stock. And I don't know where else a guy can get us any. I tried looking for some. But they're little tiny countersunk looking sheet metal screws, I'll go right there. So, okay. Now, what I got to do is put this up here. And this is just my test piece. It's just a real light piece of brass so I can bend and then straighten out and bend again and get what I want. And that's going to go right there. Then I'll drill my 2 holes and put my ball links in there. But I was just planning on Y harnessing these 2 long actuators, but one is moving a little bit farther than the other. And I'm afraid we just might have to use 2 channels. I mean, we got plenty. Because this one on this side's moving a little bit farther forward. I'll have to measure that. Maybe they're just adjusted wrong. It's 4 and an 8. Well, that's my problem. My lines ain't matched up either. I just need to shorten that one up, I guess. I guess I'll try that first. See how that works out. But now, I need to go ahead and drill. Make this hole. Right there. Just do some tape on it. Then I think after tomorrow it's supposed to stop raining for a while. It's been raining every day, man. Humidity's just way up there. Too much to do any spraying. And my compressor picks up all that moisture and spits it out. I haven't got a dryer on it. It still does it. I got the cheap inline dryer. Okay. Now, I need to cut that in the thinnest blade possible and get a good cut. And that's going to be this one. I got a new one, and that dude is sharp, and it cuts fast. But being new, it's going to cut a bigger hole because of the teeth. So I'm going to go with this old one because the teeth are a little wore down, but I wish you can get, you know, like them cupboards. You push it and then it opens, you know, but it's magnetic until you push it. Like them old stereo cabinets used to be. I wish they made little latching devices like that. RC planes. I seen another guy. He had them small magnets, and he held it shut with a magnet. And he didn't have no handle on it. He just had another thing with a magnet on it, and that would open it. We might see how that works, so we don't have to have nothing on the outside. Man, y'all remember Rick Derringer? Rock and roll hoochie coo. Passed away the other day. You guys know that? Played with Edgar Winter. I like the way he played that guitar. It was pretty good. Good dude, man. Helped a lot of people with their careers. Helped Edgar Winter with his. Edgar Winter was a little far out there for my taste. I mean, that Frankenstein song was all right. I can't believe it made it to #1. But, I mean, he was more of a blues guy. Though he liked to rock and roll, don't get me wrong. But he did a lot of blues type songs. Just a little rock and roll information for you. For all you rockers. Ready to keep on rocking? Okay. Now I ain't going to be able to get these sharp corners. My plan for that is take the blade off my scroll saw blade and see if I can't get these corners real clean and neat. We'll see how that goes. Okay, let me grab my scroll saw blade. Got it. Oh, booger was tight. That little booger was tight. Rifle threads don't want to go through there very well. What we could do with an X-Acto. Yeah, that might be the way to do that. Little bits at a time. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, that worked out pretty good. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Now I'll build me a little light ply box back there, and that's where the switch and all that happy stuff will go. And oh, that's where that mount is for that big old piece of wood that I don't really think needs to be back there. This is just kind of adding some structural support. But I see that's where people were putting these right there. That's all right. No, because it's got that bulkhead right here. And there's one right here that the wing bolts to. This was just the heaviest duty receiver tray I ever see. It was held in by 4 quarter 20 bolts. I mean, this is just for the receiver, guys. It's a piece of wood right here that the receiver goes on. But now I got the bottom of my cockpit where I don't really even see why. See, I got the bottom of my cockpit there. I really don't need that one there. Fuel tank goes there. Got all that room up in there. It ain't like we're pressed for space. But they had 4 quarter 20 bolts holding this piece of light ply in there. Big old mountain brackets. They had quarter 20 bolts. 3 of them, I think, holding the throttle servo bracket on. Like, my goodness. Little overkill. We don't want that coming loose. You know, I can see it for the wing bolts here, but yeah. But anyway, that's what I got. That's what I got going. Thought I'd make y'all a quick video. Neck's feeling better. I didn't tell y'all about that. Oh man, I must have slept on my neck wrong or something. Like Friday. My neck's just been killing me. I mean, I almost went to the emergency room the other day. It's weird. The pain started going down into my shoulder and then all the way up into my head. I'm getting headaches. Oh. But, so I think I need to shorten up this right here to where they're opening the same and closing the same. And then I need to finish my dilly whopper for my canopy. That piece of brass. See, I was going to make it all in one piece. And then after it's when it's glued on, and then I can take it and then cut it. It's kind of my plan. That way it'll come out right, flat across there. And because this canopy will be removable. Of course, you know, the bolts come out of the blind nuts now, but once the canopy's glued on, I'm going to drill them holes where these flash marks are. And then you just move the ball links all the way open. And then you can pop them out and slide it out of the back. And the canopy will come completely off pretty easily. Which I don't know why it needs to, but you never know. I use JB Weld to glue this piece on. That's what I use for these side pieces. I'm gluing metal to fiberglass. And aluminum or epoxy just don't really like to stick to that brass like JB Weld does. And that do to be stuck. And this. See, then I took some of that G10, glued it to the side, glued it to the top, so that will paint real nice. And it'll look good. And that goes right there, and it just fits perfect when it's closed. Just a little bit of a gap. We want it pretty close. We just don't want it rubbing hard on the paint. So I might just, feels like I need to sand just a little bit of that off anyway. That one too. We don't want a big teeter-totter, but a little one. I might glue it first. Yeah. And then I can come back and sand, get a little more clearance. But that's what I got for you guys. I'll just cut this off. And I don't feel like we need that piece of wood back there, to tell you the truth. We got this bulkhead, we got this bulkhead. That just don't, I don't see it being a structural part of the airplane. Just a tray, you know. But I've seen others, and that's where they put them. So that's where this is. Too late now. It's done is done. The deed is done. But that's what I'm gonna do, and then hinge it from the bottom. I got some of them big Robart metal gear door hinges, but I'll probably put on it. You know, shut nice and tight and open all the way, because we want that open all the way down. You guys watching? We want that open like to here. Sucks having a door not open far enough. All right, guys, that's what I got for your Wednesday evening episode. Bob TV, baby. Bam.